Some people believe prejudice is a thing of the past. Is that true? According to a 2019 Pew Research Center Race in America survey, 3/4 of Black and Asian respondents and more than half of Hispanic respondents reported experiencing discrimination or being treated unfairly because of their race. There are many statistics like this, so unfortunately, prejudice is alive and thriving. Do you work in an environment where colleagues or superiors treat you differently or look down on you because of your race or gender? How does that make you feel? It can trigger feelings of low self-worth, loneliness, isolation, and contribute to a waning sense of self-confidence. What if you can't quit your job and you must work in such an environment for the considerable future? Well, there are ways you can maintain inner peace despite what's happening around you. For one, if there is a particular colleague whose speech and actions are especially toxic in this regard, do what you can to limit interactions with them. Why intentionally subject yourself to emotionally dangerous behavior? If they eat lunch in the break room at noon, then maybe you can start eating lunch in the break room at 1, or have lunch in a nice area outside. If you have to ask them a question, maybe you can do so in an email instead of in person. So limiting interactions with toxic coworkers can be helpful in maintaining your peace. And even more importantly is to have a life outside of work. If your job is a means to an end, then keep it that way. It's the paycheck that supports your real life. Ask yourself, what have I always dreamed of doing? Write down the answer to this question, because there are probably more than one, and then begin creating a strategy to make those dreams come true. You might want to work with a life coach to make that happen. When you start working on your goals, this becomes the focus of your life, and the issues at a toxic 9-to-5 job become mere slight annoyances. Thirdly, make sure to establish boundaries between work and life. There's no need for your job to contact you when you're not at work and you're not on call. Make sure you're unavailable outside of working hours so that you're free to pursue the healthy and enjoyable aspects of life outside of your job. In conclusion, 3 ways to deal with a toxic and prejudiced work environment are to 1, where possible, limit interactions with people who engage in hateful speech and/or toxic behavior. 2, have a healthy and enjoyable life outside of work. And 3, establish boundaries between your 9-to-5 and your real life. In addition to this, don't be afraid to politely speak up when someone makes a racist remark, or to take your concerns to the company's human resource department. Sometimes when HR steps in, a toxic environment can be shifted into a healthier workplace. Thanks for watching, and check back next week for more videos.